It's really rainy and nasty. So,
It is.
Yeah. I just want to crawl in the bed and go to sleep.
It's that kind of weather.
It's that cuddle.
I love the rain. I'm so obsessed with it. I put it on my phone and go to sleep.
So you can hear it. It's so soothing, right? That's crazy.
I can't get into deep. Like, soon as it starts playing, I'm that does it for me. I'm out. And when you crack that window, let the little breeze
coming in while you hear that rain.
I ain't gonna say what else it does, but
Nope.
No.
No.
Go there?
No. That's the next episode.
Oh, frisky.
Next episode.
You know who else is frisky?
Who?
I ain't gonna put
for
her,
it.
I ain't gonna put her out there like that because we don't know what this girl doing.
She just.
We don't know what she doing with these guys.
She grown. She doing what she want to do.
Who I'm talking about?
Lori.
You know, because I said, see,
Lori.
Why is that the first person you think of?
Because she just hot right now. She hot
Everybody
right now.
on
Everybody
everyone's
talking about her.
timeline.
She hot right now.
I mean, I don't blame her.
I ain't listen.
Listen, that girl just had a birthday. Y'all
she
know how
grown.
old she turned?
No, how old is she?
24.
24.
Really?
That is it. That's your prime right there. So I wouldn't tell nobody to be all committed and stuff at that young.
I never had that. I don't know.
I mean, if you have the opportunity to date, just date.
Do
You
your
never
thing.
had what?
This little prom or what people like to call whole phase. Never had that.
Why?
Never had that. I was with my kid's father for like 10 plus. Never had that whole phase.
Damn.
Never had it.
Wow.
I'm not gonna say
Never
it's
had it.
depressing, but damn. Do you wish like you know?
No, I
Maybe
don't feel
she's
like
going through it now.
I don't feel like I missed nothing.
You ain't missing it. Like
I ain't
Marielle
missed
said,
shit.
You going through it now?
No, man. As if I don't know, like what I missed. I missed a lot. Lori DM me.
Do you want to go through a whole phase?
No, I don't. I don't even like people like that. So I don't think maybe that's why I never went through it. I don't know.
Oh, I forget. Like she really don't be liking people. Why are you? You just
You're so social. I don't get that. I don't. When you say that, I'm like, oh, really?
no. She really don't like people.
I'm an omnivert. I got to be in the mood to be social. Because when I'm not, you could tell. So I like to keep my space. I'll go by myself or something, do all that.
So you want them chicks to be like, you really don't have no exes or nothing, huh?
A handful of them. If
That's
that.
it?
If that.
What are you counting?
I guess I'm like a long term. I'm one of the people that do long term relationships.
Are
Like when
they
I'm
in
fucking
a
with you, I'm
long-term
fucking with you.
relationship with you.
Right.
Yeah, that's why this should be. I ain't never had no whole phase.
Interesting.
So I break up with their ass.
So you don't know nothing about dating somebody that,
Somebody. Oh nah.
Like,
Yeah,
you
Lori
don't-
was dating Diddy, right?
yeah, and him,
Wait, what she mean?
like the son,
That?
the father and the son, none of that, none of that.
No.
You ever date somebody dad and son?
Don't you ask me and shit, right? Wait a second.
This all like so
Yeah,
real
you-
familiar. Like, damn, what did I miss?
Like you
up?
ain't never do that. You-
Yeah, like ain't you supposed to go through that? Like it's like no.
Everybody does it. I'm like,
I
oh,
haven't.
damn.
No. But I am at the age. I know y'all be like, why you always talk about your age? You know, I'm not saying I'm old, so relax. But we are at that prime where I can either date you or your daddy. Right?
Absolutely.
If you want to.
If I wanted to. So I mean, I'm not saying never know. I might
Lori was good.
I might date your dad and find out later, like, oh shit, that was your father.
Yeah, that
know?
that could probably that really could happen. I understand what you're saying. Like not even know. Yeah.
So I saw something online that said, y'all want Sierra's prayer or Lori's finesse? Which
I'm gonna go
one?
with Sierra prayer.
I'm gonna go with Sierra's prayer.
I'm going with her prayer.
I'm Sierra.
I want Sierra's
Have
prayer.
y'all saw her family?
Who, Sierra?
Amazing. Amazing.
I can't.
That woman is happy. That's it. I want her prayer.
But I can't have both.
My girl Akbar tried to do
of
her
course
own
you
prayer.
Oh, I saw that. She tried to pray for Drake, right?
I love Akbar. She tried a minute ago. She did a little prayer on live.
I don't know who this girl is. I don't know where she came from.
I love her.
Akbar V. Who is that? Somebody tell me where she comes
She's
from.
a rapper.
Yeah.
Down from what, Atlanta?
What's name a song? If somebody had a gun to your head and said rap her song,
I'm dead.
Would you?
I'm dead. I said I love her. I never said nothing about her music. I'm not saying she. I'm not saying
What's
she.
the name of her song?
I'm not saying she's like trash or anything. I've heard some freestyles, but I don't have her like all. I don't have her on my phone like that. You know what I'm saying?
She's not on your playlist, not mine either.
But you know what? I
I'm
know-
not saying she trash or nothing. I just don't. I like her for her as a person. I'm not like, oh my god, I love her music. It's not like that.
That's how I know like something ain't right because I be seeing too many quote unquote rappers and stuff, but I don't know shit.
She's alright, but
That they sing.
from the freestyles I've heard, she's alright.
I guess we might as well call ourselves rappers too. Then if that's the case, I
mean, I
know
sang.
half these people. If it ain't the rappers, it's the baby mamas that's famous too. And I'm like, who are these people? Like they giving these people too much
Honey,
clout.
we just need to make it to the shade room. That's it.
Right.
And just go from there.
That's it.
Yes,
We taking
the
off.
shade room.
We
You know, we're
taking
gonna have to
off.
start tagging everything on the shade room.
That's what we gonna do?
Everything, yeah. We're going to post something.
So I just want both. I want to be able to have Sierra's prayer
And
the finesse because I want to be able to finesse until I get to the prayer part.
oh, I get you.
Right? I can't have both.
But I don't think you can have it both ways.
No.
The Lord said pick one.
If I had to pick one,
I
then
want
I'll
Sierra's
pick
prayer. I'll take the prayer.
Then I'll take it.
Exactly.
I'll take it.
Give me that prayer.
But
Matter of fact, y'all can start praying for me now.
I also saw people arguing on social media about Lori.
But arguing for what?
Tight. And a lot of guys.
About what though?
Tight.
She collected all the
First
rings.
of all, I've been seeing a lot of guys tight about a lot of stuff with women.
With the
period.
Because she collected all the rings.
Right. Right.
Wait, she collected all the what?
All the men, all the rings.
All the rings.
She
like,
added them to
Avengers.
her little treasure chest.
Wait, what rings are they giving her?
Every guy that she gets a new ring.
What rings are they giving her?
She had the soccer player that was like a billionaire.
Was it
that
like
she
promise
engaged
rings,
to.
engagement rings?
No, them. They are the trophy. They're the prize.
Oh,
Those are
yeah.
the men that she's collecting.
I'm
Yo,
referencing
so she got a
the
whole-
Avengers.
Tina, I can't. You like that one?
That was a good one.
That was
It took you a minute. Took you a minute, but
destroy the planet.
Lori, you out here like that?
Hey.
yes, but she is, girl.
CC.
And you know what?
Do you
I have to give it to her because you know everybody was like, "Oh, she fucking with Future. What she fucking with him for?" First of all, mind y'all business.
Right.
And you know what the perfect thing though is like,
Her birthday was lit last year.
lit. It was it?
Yeah.
But nobody, she broke up with all these people, right? And can't nobody come back and say they got any type of story against her. No pictures, no files, no videos, nothing evil to say. It's just over with just like that. And then she
And
just
then
with the next
they
one
gon-
just like that. The
they going about their
transition is
business.
seamless.
Not saying that this is her situation, but I know someone that dated someone that was very wealthy, and immediately when they start talking to someone, they make them sign an NDA.
Who was wealthy though? The person or the person that they date?
My friend was dating someone, talking to a female, and she was very, very, very well known. And then, after them talking, and she was among the pursuer, and she told him, after they started, she was like, I have to talk to you, and she, told him that this is part of what their family does.
She want to protect herself.
Yeah, and literally an NDA presented to me. He stopped talking to her. I was like, what?
He didn't want to sign it?
No, he said, for what? No, he didn't sign it.
That is a little serious though. Like I
I don't know
guess
how
it
I
depends
feel
on what
about
the
that.
details of the NDA was
Exactly.
too.
The details of
Because
that.
you
The
never
dynamic
know.
of the
She could
relationship,
have some
how- or
deep dark
dating
secrets
relationship or
in her
whatever.
family that could slip up and that
And she's
doesn't
not trying to
want-
have it resurfaced
right.
or cause nobody else's problem, from her stuff, her drama.
And she's like, okay, next.
She tried to protect herself, I guess.
I mean, if someone genuinely, not saying that
Respect
he
it,
wasn't,
but-
because he's a great guy, but to him it was just like,
It was an insult, probably.
Yeah, he was already not into it too
Okay.
much. And then he was willing to give it a try, and now you added that factor.
It was just like,
but I can definitely see people, that are out here that, are very known and very wealthy or whatever the case may be, proposing that, but not saying all the people she deals with as well,
Right.
they don't want the drama either.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be drama free, you're gonna be drama free, and we're good. We split.
Yeah.
And sometimes you never know if these people may try to resurface too.
Usually
That's
you
true.
hear that like with like celebrities or really when it's two wealthy people, both wealthy. I've never heard of anyone like a regular person like us, like here's the NDA,
Getting
sign
a-
this.
From somebody like, yo.
I would be like, do you come from a rich family or something
She does.
that I don't know about?
She did.
Ah.
She was like obviously I can't say where,
That's
but
why-
she came
that's
from
what
like
it
a
is.
rich.
So that's why.
And like
Yeah,
a
she wants to
known,
protect them.
like when you say their name, you know who they are.
Yes.
That's why. So he couldn't understand not to sign it?
Well, she said he was already not into it anyway, so.
Oh, it wasn't even that serious.
Yeah.
Anyway, so he like,
It was like, I'm good.
you know,
And
that
also,
also
when you
comes
said
across.
the details that comes with it, like when you
Right.
read something like, oh,
Wait a second.
not doing that.
And not to put y'all out there like that, but some guys, they don't like to be pressured into things.
Yes.
And sometimes that could come off as shit, if I sign this NDA, now that means we go together. Maybe he probably ain't want to go to, you know what I'm saying?
Or he didn't feel like it was that serious so quick or something.
Now that means like it's taking another step. We're going to another step here. Dang, do I really? Nah, I'm good on that. And her, standing her ground. She's like, okay, next.
Yeah.
But my girl Lori,
I feel like that's how Lori coming too.
We was talking junk about her dating Future too, because we just knew that she was going to be pregnant. Well, not me. I'm just saying people in general.
I didn't think she was going for it.
They were talking shit like, not you. No, don't do it because his track record, right?
She got a lot of, applauses for that. Coming out of that.
Coming out not pregnant.
Baby. Yeah, like, yo, she came out with that baby.
They was happy.
Lori.
At least we don't know. Not one that we know of.
Oh my God, I saw the funniest meme, and it was like, her dad's book. Think Like a Man.
They put Michael B. Jordan face?
No.
Oh, okay.
I saw that. No. Some girl was reading it.
Like
She said, this is what Lori did. She was reading the book, and as she's reading the book, she just started, like, putting it on her body. Like, grabbing the literature. Grab the literature and just rub it on your body. I was dying. I was like, that's exactly what she did.
Because I'm always reading bullshit. I don't know why I bought it, but I did. And I was too young to be reading that book. Like, get me a man. I think I was even married at the time. Married, so
what you like, get me a man while I got a man.
Right? What was you doing?
Do people go shoe shopping barefooted?
Exactly.
Hello.
You know what, right?
She on the road today. She is on the road tonight, y'all, in case y'all ain't pick up on it, okay? I love that.
Did y'all see them playing in the snow and stuff? They were just so cute.
Who?
Turtle and Nugget.
Aww. I'm so mad you remember their nicknames. You think his name was Turtle because he has a turtle neck?
We're not gonna do this. We're not gonna do this.
What do you think? What you think?
No. He was born in America. You see that a lot, like in their own country.
No, it's some Americans that are not. Y'all hit us up, email us if y'all got a turtle.
Y'all know what we talking about. Y'all know what we talking about.
But their little winter wonderland throwing the snow at each other. Oh my God, turtle! Oh my God, nugget! Oh, and like throwing her in the snow. That was so cute. It made us want a vacation. Yeah. Vacate me, please.
Right? So, all right, okay.
Go ahead.
So, vacays, right? Y'all going on a vacation with somebody that's not bae? How you feel about that?
I see what you're trying to say with
like
that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, would you go?
Because the idea is supposed to be vacation, but who really is bae, right?
You get what I'm saying?
Who's bae?
You get what I'm saying?
Because I see a lot of times I feel like a lot of people are going on these vacations just to put on.
Yeah. Because sometimes people
put on or
they
take
be
off?
doing a lot. Both.
But like to put on in front of people, like like they're just somewhere, just to make themselves.
It's
seem
just
like
somebody to go
somewhere.
with, basically, like a filler. That's how I feel like some people that person that you're going with that you really give a fuck about, ain't trying to do much with them. I feel like they're just a filler. It's just somebody to go with, like, oh, okay.
It has to be because only for those who only post like the arm and stuff. Like I feel like, why are you doing that?
Maybe
like if that's the case, don't even post me.
know.
Like if that's the case, you don't even gotta post nothing with my arm and a leg. Like just not fucking post me.
Oh, just not post them in general.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, just don't post me at all. What's the fuck is the purpose?
Leave the arm out, leave the pinky toe.
But then even that's frowned upon. Like, so you're posting pictures by yourself, and then damn if you do, damn if you don't. I'm just posting a finger so somebody's seeing you. Don't hit me up.
They're gonna hit your ass up regardless.
Like, who is
you know that.
Who you with?
Not saying this is my situation. Just saying, I heard.
You know.
They gonna hit you.
They like, who
anyway.
you with? Where you at? They want to know all the details.
Mm-hmm. And some guys are just weird like that. They don't give a shit.
So you going with somebody that's not bae?
No.
You?
Going no.
I don't. I mean, I like people more than you do. But I have to really like you in order to go on a whole trip and vacation with you. That's too much.
Be in one room with you at night, laying next to you and all that good
flight,
stuff.
You got to hear me snoring on that plane because I go to sleep on the plane. I'll be drooling and everything. So if you could deal with that, okay. But then after we get off the plane, it's like, okay, we really have to mesh because you ever going?
Because that's I feel like that's a little intimate, is it not?
Right, because we go on girls trips together,
right?
We have that chemistry that works together with each other. Everybody don't work together on vacation.
And I feel like you should probably figure that out before you go on one of them with somebody.
What about a friendcation?
What kind of friend? What kind of friend? Because it's different friendcations.
Yeah,
What kind of
so
friend?
maybe he's not babe, maybe he's a friend. So just like a freak.
Friends with benefits?
Some people have proposed
kind of-
that though. Especially 2020, they was like, look, life is short. We don't waste so much time. Did y'all see that? It said something like, let's just book a vacation and get to know each other on the vacation.
I'm not doing that.
No, dead serious. I get vacation offers all the time. Do I take them? No. But if I really just wanted to go away, the offers have been there. I'm just like mad scared, like, oh, you might try to kill me over there. Like,
No, you don't never know.
You don't know if you're gonna mash in the energy. Are you gonna expect me to give it up when I'm over there? Like, what's expected out of this? And obviously, all those little factors you think of. I went on a friendcation.
Y'all know what I was
I'm looking at her like,
I was waiting for her to keep going. I'm like,
Frankation. Elaborate on that.
Right.
What is a Frankation?
I met a friend in a foreign country. My friend was there.
It wasn't third world or anything.
No.
I don't know why when you say foreign, I just thought about third world country or something.
In a different country. So I met my friend in a different country.
You were safe.
I was safe. I actually almost died over there, and the person.
Okay, you weren't safe.
No, it wasn't that person's fault. It was, I don't know whose fault it was, but I almost like died.
How Keno almost.
we can't go places. We gotta stay.
Keno
We
almost
cannot go
died
out
on
the
the
country.
last trip too. You almost like. Could you please elaborate just a little bit on how you almost died?
I don't know what happened, what was the cause of it, but I remember when I was after I was going to go to bed, I woke up and I'm in heat. My body was hot. Felt like hot. And then suddenly I get up and I just start walking. I was like, yo, like my body is like, feels like it's burning. Then I just go, and I just dropped on the floor. And, and I have a super amount of respect for this person because even from the beginning, the person never tried anything. I was there for multiple days. Nothing never happened. I didn't go with that intent, but you know how you don't know how this person's going to approach it? I'm not going to say I'm a saint or that I would have shied away from it, but, at that point, it was just like we kept it very cordial, very friendly. You invited me. You didn't expect anything of me, and neither did I. I needed a break. I needed to get away. You offered. You were away. You told me to come, and I went. That's it. And it just so happens that when that happened, your reaction was to take care of me. You were very attentive, and I have mad respect for that person till this day. Like, he told me, like, yo, I thought you were going to die. Like, my eyes were rolling over back. And I told him, I was like, girl, I don't know what it was that I drank. And the crazy thing, he wasn't serving my drinks. He wasn't making my drinks. So one of my friends, when I spoke to her, she was like, did he Bill Cosby you? I was like, bitch. And he's like, yo, you better tell your friends no. And I was like, no. I was like, I was getting drinks myself from the bar. Like, I was getting them. I can't say
That's
too
what
much.
it was. Because we all know them stories about the alcohol.
And then it made me think, I don't want to say the country because it's going to identify too much. And then I was like, yeah, so I got like sick as shit. I was on the floor, like he had to put me in the shower.
But thank God he helped you. He was that, like, a good-hearted person.
No, I mean, like, he took care of
Genuinely
me.
a good person.
Took care of me. So that was a friend-cation.
What if you were staying in a different room than him or a different house or something like that and he wasn't there and this happened at a certain time where you were completely by yourself at that time?
Yeah, I could have probably died and shit. Yeah. I banged my head. He thought I lost some teeth because I fell on the... As I got up, I was like, I'm good.
He probably was like freaking out.
Sprung up.
I got up and I was like, I'm fine. I need to go shower. And then like my body was burning. Literally just fell, and then I was like, poof, and I hit my head on the counter. He was like, you're not okay.
He probably was freaking out. He probably was like, Lord,
because
he didn't know.
As soon as I got there, my mom was like, my mother always wants to talk to my, you know that. My mother want to know who I'm with, where I'm at, and it doesn't matter how old I am. Let me speak to your friend. And she was like,
make sure you're good. Yeah.
Right away.
Right.
And, introduced herself and told her that she's in good hands. She was like, I told your mother I'm going to take care of you. Oh, my God.
And he were passing out and falling and stuff.
Yeah. But he took good care of me, yeah.
That's good.
That's a crazy story. We have this story for forever. Thank you, friend.
That's so interesting that that's very big of him not to want anything. So that's the question when you go on these, whether it's a vacation or a friendcation, especially a friendcation. So someone invites you out and say, you know what, come. Say someone lives
go away
somewhere else. Let's meet up in this country. Let's go somewhere. Or
And I had that conversation afterwards. I was like, before I left, I was like, like. What were your intentions? You brought me here. You're treating me like a freaking queen, and I had an amazing time. I'm thinking like, you gonna expect something. I probably wasn't too shy to give it up, but he wasn't pushing. I wasn't pushing. I was like, and this is just me being completely honest. So it was just like, no. He was like, genuinely, I just, you said you needed a break. We spoke. I was stressed out about a lot of stuff that was going on. He said, come on, I got you.
That's good.
So when you went home, you ain't feel bad a little bit, like damn, like he saved my life. Let him smell it a little bit.
Listen, trust me. You said, should I have given him a little bit?
She said, let him smell it a little bit. Blow on it. Just a little bit.
She ain't feel bad?
Sad.
No.
Okay.
Who knows? Maybe I may marry this guy.
You never know.
Yeah.
I hope so. He
Sounds
has to move over
like
there,
a really nice
He is
person.
not moving you over there, wherever he is.
No. He's not there anymore.
Oh, okay. I hope so. So.
Interesting.
Go ahead, Kina.
What you about to say?
Kina.
What?
So.
Would I give it up? If I went on a vacay with somebody that wasn't bae?
Yep.
Nah. Don't expect me to.
I don't like her.
Don't expect me to. What? I can't. I mean, first of all, I'm not going on a vacay with somebody that's not bae. It's weird.
So what would they have to do to get you to go somewhere?
I'm not going on a vacay with. Now, if a friend, okay, a friend asked me to go, we just friends. I would only go if this person, literally friends, and I know they don't have no type of intentions like that. Because some friends I've had to literally shy away from, and I'm talking about friends, like really friends, like been friends, but some male friends that I've shied away from because they don't know where to draw the line. Like it's complimenting and trying to get somewhere else after a while with it somewhere else, because boy, you already friend zoned. Okay, I've already put you in this place, and that's just where you are. I don't want nothing else from you.
But
so you trying to get
it.
something different is just it. Now it puts me in an awkward position because now I don't even like you, my friend, but I feel like I can't even be around you like that because you want something else. No, and then I got to keep telling. I get embarrassed for you because now I got to keep telling you no because it's not going nowhere. Like what?
Maybe that's why I also was very comfortable going because we hung out. Whenever you come to Jersey, we hung out many times.
And he didn't make you feel no type of
way. There was no
completely.
advances, nothing. You're an attractive guy. Yes, I'm an attractive
And friends
woman.
can compliment you, but it's a difference when you're making advances or make me, and that's why I would not. That's what would keep me from going.
Yeah,
you got to be cool with the person first. I don't see how these chicks
if you're a friend and you're not coming at me like that,
flying,
I'm cool.
getting flued out and just be going places with these random ass people. Because y'all ever been on a date or just kicked it with somebody and you be kicking it with them, and then in your head you be like, I'm never going to kick it with you again.
Yeah.
Like this is not going to work.
Yeah, like nah, I see this going nowhere fast.
And think about that feeling. And think about that feeling in a whole nother country, and now you stuck for 3
in a room
days
with somebody
in the same room. First of all, I believe his ass, and he'll be in that room by his fucking self. I'll be hearing you be there, looking for me. I'm at the pool,
making a new friend.
I'm on an excursion all by my damn self.
Like you came by yourself for real.
But that's really awkward.
It is, and that's why I couldn't.
I went on a friend's vacation before too.
You third wheeled it?
Yeah.
You was there for support?
I was there for support. So basically, he wanted her to go. This is many years ago. He wanted her to go, and she was like, oh, okay, but her mom was like, I don't want you to go over there and meet this guy by yourself. Like this is somebody she was dating. She knew from here. He was over there playing ball, whatever, and he told her come, and she didn't want to go. She was like, because he's going to be practicing doing whatever he was going to do. So the point was that he told her, bring a friend. So you can
that way she got somebody keep her company while he's doing whatever he's doing.
He paid for this?
Everything. He paid for me. He paid for her. He paid for her hotel. He paid for everything. And the reason I bring that up was because they end up having, they were dating. They end up having, so this is their vacation. They end up having, the little differences. So at the end of the day, when they start arguing, so it's like, think about being somewhere else and now you're basically dependent on this person. They're the one with the car. They're the one with the this. Girl, we cabbed it out everywhere. We spent so much money, but we refused to stay in the hotel because she picked a fight. And obviously, I knew my friend was wrong. It was what it was. But at the end of the day, she was stuck in her ways, and I'm here with you. We're going to figure this out, and then that's it, girl.
Was it a serious fight or was it some petty shit?
It was some petty stuff. That's like on her behalf. It was just like super. I'm like, why are you, for what? What are you doing this for? But once you start something, you can't take it back. You just got to roll with it. So basically, the second half of the vacation, we were just doing our own thing. Girl, I have some stories. We end up, girl, I'm not even going to. But yeah, we end up having a great time.
by yourselves or with this other person that she?
No, because the first nights we went out with them, him and his friends, and then when she picked the argument, it just created a separation. He did his thing and we did our thing. And I guess when he was trying, she just wasn't for it. So, being somewhere else with someone that that you don't know how you interact.
Damn, it's not Miami or nothing, was it?
It was Florida. It definitely was Florida. It was within the country.
Then that's cool then.
Yeah, but even then, there wasn't no Uber around that time and none of that. So I'm telling you, we were spending $75 in cabs because we were going to places we heard on the radio. Like, girl, we gotta go out. And I was
trying to make the best of it.
Yeah, I'm like, let's go. And then we'll hop in the cab not knowing that we were literally around the corner from like
wherever you were trying to go. So you didn't really have to.
We were just going across.
But that's what I'm saying. What if you go on these vacation trips with somebody and their itinerary, or let's say they have a whole itinerary set up for you, and you're like, I don't even like horseback riding. I don't even like this. I don't like that. We don't like. We don't
all stuff you want to do. What were you doing that I want to do too?
I want to be bent over a balcony.
Yeah, I like that. That's why I can't go with nobody that ain't Bay.
Right. That's why it has to be Bay.
Because I guess I'm for the dudes or the females. Because I'm sure gonna be thinking like, if I go on a vacation with Bay, trust and believe.
Neil, I'm not going to horseback riding.
I expect to be bent over some shit, up and through. I want
breakfast, right? Bay, in the balcony. That's what we need on a vacation. You can't do that with friends.
Countertop, sinks.
All of that?
All of that.
So when you think of going away with somebody, that's what it is.
When I think of Baecation, that's what I think of.
So you stick to Philly with the friend that you just met. Like the little friend, y'all go to Philly or something like that.
Yeah.
Atlantic City. That's a favorite place. The top spot is Atlantic City.
That's what I feel like. I feel like that's what that type of thing is for. Like people, you just, just trying to get to know. I don't feel like y'all should be taking no vacations. If you trying to get to know somebody new.
So y'all are corny. Y'all ain't never been on. So we can't even do the best vacation or the worst vacation. That's why we need
I'm trying to think, have I ever had a worst vacation?
That's why we need Yanni here.
Girl, I've been single for how many years?
Huh? You've been single for how many years? Seriously, because every vacation we had is just by ourselves, right?
And we always say, next trip we gotta bring the guys. So what guys?
What guys?
Where
y'all at?
No, but that would be a fun time.
I brought the guys the last time. Well, I brought a guy the last time.
Yes.
Who? First of all, she about to go. I know where she about to go. Stick a pin in that. Wait, don't even go there. Okay.
You found a guy or you brought a guy?
I know what she's talking about. We're not even going to put it right now. Look at this moment. I was actually talking about the last girls trip that we went to. I brought a guy with me, and I'm talking about my son.
Oh, yes.
I was pregnant on that trip, and they didn't know.
We had such a great time.
So did he.
I knew the whole time. I just was not saying nothing.
So did he.
Y'all ain't going to be ditching me on my trip that's already paid for. I tell y'all bitches that I'm pregnant before we go on the trip, and then y'all find out like, oh hell no, I ain't going on no fucking trip with no pregnant bitches.
That's why he be
ain't gonna be no
fun. Right?
He be so turned up. First of all, let me just tell you, I see him on Leah TikTok. Oh my God. Let me tell you something. If he wasn't with all of this right here.
Oh, the one she put today?
Yes.
Yeah, my child has.
He be dancing.
My son TikToking already.
He be dancing.
He's only almost 14 months. And as soon as he hear that, he be like,
he know.
He
just know.
Hear the song.
He just know what to do.
Corvette, that's his shit right there, okay? That's
his
favorite.
That's my boy.
Yeah, but he be like, with his hands and stuff, trying to do TikTok, whatever.
Yes.
So maybe that's why, because I had him at the daggone carnival. We were in the parade dancing.
For real.
In the parade.
He just came out dancing. I was like, these bitches was drinking all the unlimited Henny and everything.
Yes.
Girl.
Great time.
And I couldn't do nothing.
I feel like that was makeup for me for your wedding. Because I was pregnant at her wedding.
It's all right.
And she had open bar and all that good stuff. I feel like that was like makeup.
But yeah, I was like, I'm not telling these bitches.
So she didn't get to drink anything. And we was
until
just
afterwards. And I think I told y'all like the night before we left.
It really was the night before at dinner or something.
I was like, yeah, since we here, whatever. Like, I'm tired of holding this. I'm tired of hiding from y'all, faking shit in my cup.
Every time
she made sure she personally went and got her own. Like, what's in there? What is that? She made sure she went up to that truck and got her own.
Yeah, I was like, just walk off and just go get my own.
Or either she back there trying to whisper to the girl while coming up. She's like, and she keep getting some bread. Keeps on some bread. What you want all this food? What you want bread for?
And then the mosquito.
Where the drink
Then
at?
the mosquitoes bit me up, and I thought I had Zika.
Yes.
God.
You know the mosquito. Is that really like that's really something? Like when you're
But
pregnant,
the thing
mosquitoes
is, it's always
tear
been.
you up.
It's always been. Zika's always been a thing. It's just that, you know, how everything after a while
It's always
everybody
something.
start talking about it at the same time. But no. The time before that, she's talking about I had like a stalker in Jamaica. So I saw a
Have you guys
meme.
met anybody on vacation?
First of all, Jamaica was crazy.
Because that's a different story. Like you haven't brought people, but it doesn't mean you can't meet people.
And that's why it says at this point, I'm just gonna book a vacation. I'll find a babe when I get there. You know that be happening. to
Yeah,
people.
I'm social as hell. Hi.
You just meet. Sometimes you know
But-
it happens where you just like. I know y'all been places where like somebody else on another floor or something. Like, yo, where you from? Like I was telling y'all the story about how the dude in the truck, we was all on the shuttle coming back, and he was like, "Where you from?" and everything.
yeah, the scammer, and and
He was a scammer, though.
and just like that Miami cop who was with his girlfriend out there with us and followed us to the rooms and took her. She was drunk. He took her up there to the bed, then came down. Mind you, when I say followed us to our rooms and we did not know,
Tell me a
followed
story
us.
about how we was in a club at first. We were dancing with this girl the whole time. We met. We met her. We
He
didn't
bought
meet
us
him.
drinks.
We met her at the club
and got cool with her.
and we was dancing the whole night. Good
He
time.
bought us drinks.
Actually, we have a picture. We should post that
We
picture.
do.
We have a picture with her in the bathroom and everything.
We do.
Great time. We go to my room.
Nice couple, we thought.
We just chilling. We hear a knock at the door. Who the hell? It was her man at the door.
Why?
After he done put her ass to sleep in their room because she was drunk, left her up there and wanted to come downstairs. Girl, let me tell you, okay.
He came in. He walked in.
We opened the door. He walks in, pulled his pants right the fuck down.
Pull his pants down, y'all.
And then?
He lucky y'all don't got no goddamn.
Y'all wanna know? I wanna know.
I ran out that goddamn room.
No, that's the fucked up part. I
Turtle?
swear.
Was it a turtle?
Laughing.
I didn't know what was happening because
all I seen was something little and pink. I said I gotta go. Gotta go.
Listen, my
Gotta
back
blast.
was turned, so I didn't see anything. I didn't know. All I heard was screaming.
I started
I turned around,
crying.
and all three of them bitches left me in the room with this nigga. So you know I had to get in their asses. I was hot when I went downstairs. I went downstairs. I forgot whose room was right underneath
It
me. I
was
went
me.
downstairs. I cursed them out
First
so
of
bad,
all,
Mariella.
I thought Yana stayed in the room with her, first of all, because that was their room. I thought Yana stayed in the room with her. I was the first one out. I started crying when I was I started crying.
What you
And little pink thing hanging. I started running and crying. I could not. I was going through the hallway hollering, okay? All of a sudden, I turned around, Yana behind me, knocking at my door. She
I had to go downstairs like
I opened the door. We went back. She came downstairs.
I was like, y'all know y'all bitches left me in that room with that nigga.
Mind you, in the hallway.
It's crazy. Anything could have happened.
I came downstairs, I came and called the security.
But yeah,
I'm
we
like,
did
could
call
you get?
security.
I said, could you get this man? He is upstairs, and he done followed us to the goddamn room. He in my sister's room. Mind you, by this time he's in the hallway, walking around looking for us. Okay. Then he went outside. Now he's outside of my room balcony, in the dark, knocking on the goddamn
She's on the
balcony.
bottom level.
For what?
Crazy.
Drunk, crazy, and horny apparently.
Ooh, like a little dog.
Yes.
And the whole time, this girl don't
Yes.
even have a clue that he's out
Because she
there
upstairs knocked out in a room.
chasing chicks down, about to get
But
put out the hotel.
I bet you she
How he
found.
was-
I bet you she found out when them police came knocking at that damn door.
Man,
security
that's-
and stuff.
security wasn't shit.
They probably woke her ass up because they followed him to that
Security guards
room.
wasn't shit.
They said they followed him to the
They
room.
was old as hell. They wasn't shit. They wasn't gonna do nothing.
They were. He was a cop. This is the craziest shit. Cops acting like this is ridiculous.
Oh yeah,
He was a cop.
The man. He was actually a cop.
He was a cop from Miami.
Crazy.
You know, Charlamagne sure enough do be saying that the craziest people
It's from Florida.
come out
right?
of Florida, and where he say? Somewhere in New York. Somewhere in New York. Where is it? He said the Bronx.
Yeah, he did the Bronx.
The Bronx and in Florida. Is that true? Y'all tell me, please. Is it true?
Well, you
because
said
so
the
far
Bronx.
he always. No, I'm talking about is that really the craziest people?
I believe so.
Because I swear
I mean, but back to I'm not against meeting someone on a trip, but you got to think about what's gonna happen next.
yeah.
You from somewhere else, and we gonna do this long distance thing?
I was gonna say, how do you feel about the long distance relationship?
I'm not against it. I feel like that's like a little romantic little love story. Like, but somebody at the end, somebody's gonna have to compromise.
Of course.
And who's gonna compromise? Like, you can't be.
I feel like it got to be both.
Are you more traditional with the whole woman gotta move with the man, or like some dudes are open to moving with the girls?
That's true.
I just feel like it just depends on who's willing to
be that one to be like, all right, I'm
flexible, relocate. Now, if you're a mom and you have kids, you can't just uproot your kids just for nothing that you don't know if it really is going to, work out or not. Same thing, vice versa with a dad. He could be a single dad or have children.
True. Or have children back wherever he lives at.
He don't want to leave.
Yeah,
so that's
true. So who's gonna?
When you have the children mixed up in there and a family, like you got sick family members or something like that. So that could put a strain on it. But I feel like the whole meeting. And y'all are from two completely different worlds, opposite sides of the country, and just fate brought y'all to this one place to meet. I feel like that's like such a romantic love story. But will it work? Does it work?
Do you want to make it work?
I don't know.
I think that's a big factor.
if you got chemistry with the person, and if you would feel like it's somebody you would want to take a sacrifice or a risk for and go out on a limb for, why not? Ride that bitch till the wheels fall off.
I just read a book, and she said that's how she met her husband that she's with now. He slid in her DM. L.A. Is she from New York? I know she's I forget. She's from somewhere over in the East Coast. He's from L.A. He slid in her DM. She went a couple times to go check him out to see how he is out there in L.A. And she said it was like chemistry when they first met. She felt relaxed. She was comfortable and everything around him. She was passing gas around him. That's how you know it's true. That's what she put in there. She said, that's how you know it's real, okay? When I would just let go and just be myself, literally. Let go. And it
let go and let God.
Yeah, she just gave it up to God. And it worked. What happened was she did have a child.
I'm sure it probably was challenging, though.
She had a daughter. And she said they did the long distance thing for a whole year.
Okay.
But that means you're on the phone all day, all night.
When you coming in,
you know,
gotta make time for that person.
Giddy feeling that you had in high school. No, you hang up. You hang up first.
Falling asleep on the phone.
They were doing that. They were romantic. Because think about it. Right now, like, you don't really do. Some people do, but it's kind of rushed, right? Or after a while, it's like, okay, so what we doing?
So now what?
So when it was the long distance thing, I mean, it probably could still be the same with the long distance, but it's no real pressure. Okay, I understand you busy, you way over here. I'm not trying to be all on. You have to have that understanding where I can't be all on you trying to figure out what you're doing every single day. That's the only way it's going to work.
Because I know you got stuff you got to do. I got stuff I got to do.
And then it was just like, all right, so after a year, that whole romance, they were able to really get to know each other without the pressures. Okay, what we doing next? It was romantic.
Okay.
They stayed, they talked, they got to know each other.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But they both also, once they got to that point, they both wanted to continue to further the relationship. You gotta want that with somebody.
Right. Like for example, like their time together was time getting to know each other. Not at a concert.
Right.
Not at a movie.
Right.
Staring at the screen.
Actually
talking.
Talk, yeah.
Connected. Presently, like here.
Right.
Here.
Right.
Not disconnected.
You know, when I talk to you on the phone, because I don't see you, you have my undivided attention.
Yes.
I'm asking you stuff that I've never even thought to ask anyone before.
You know what's so crazy? I get that.
So that's what
I could say that.
But guess what? So he moved with her because she had the daughter. She couldn't move. They got married, and like a year into their marriage, she got a letter.
From who?
Delivered to her house from the mistress. So it was almost a perfect love story.
Oh gosh, I didn't even want to add, and that's crazy because when y'all first asked about a long distance relationship, that's the first thing in my head. Like, okay, so do we go? Like, are we gonna assume once they tell us like, yeah, I'm single, I don't got no family, I'm not living a double life, that they really not? I was gonna, and I left it alone. I was like, nah, maybe it really was just.
I guess it has to do with communication too, just in overall. If I call you, are you going to answer my call? If I call you any moment, you're going to call me. It's that level of communication that, making that person feel comfortable. We deal with people locally, and you feel things. You got to trust your gut in general. with whoever you deal with, because sometimes we talk long distance and, you know, you're talking about different states or different countries, but sometimes you deal with somebody within, you know, in a different city, and that city could be, you know, 45-minute drive. And even like that, these men manage to have a
whole lot of other stuff going on. Men and women.
Completely different life, you know, because they have, you know, we have different circles, you know, and we are
I'm over here doing this, so she ain't gonna know I'm over here doing this.
Everything that's done in the dark comes out to the light.
Every
you know,
time.
I felt like you have to trust, you know, your gut in general. And, you know, in the whole relocation, when you said that, I had this conversation with a friend. I'm talking a lot. I had this conversation with a friend, and because he posted something on his page, like, you know, who should, you know, move, and then basically he said that a man should never move with a woman, but he's like one of these manly men that.
And that's what I was just about to say. Is he a manly man? Traditional. This is how it goes.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, he broke it down to the fact that if you are dealing with a woman, you know, he has to present himself as a leader. He has to be able to take care of you and your children. You know, he has to be open to all of that, you know. And yeah, it is difficult for us women, because when you think about, you know, you have the children, do I really want to relocate? What can happen then? What if it doesn't work out? Then I have to
here I probably got support. I'm going there. I might not have that there.
So yeah, so you obviously you can't rush. You have to take your time. You got to know the person. You have to feel very comfortable, and even then,
and be able to trust them.
You could be with somebody now that you know that lives locally, and at the end of the day, you never know somebody until you actually live with them.
I was going to say
that's when you really get to know someone.
Don't rush it.
So you know, it's what are you willing to take a risk? Who's worth your risk?
Right.
And you know what else I was going to say about the whole Russian thing? Think about it. Like you're on this vacation and you meet someone and everything's so lovely, right? You're on vacation. You're seeing blue waters and white sand.
So of course
you are in a happy place right now. Everything is wonderful, right? You're saying all the right things.
Like that
to
movie
me.
About last night. It's a perfect freaking example.
I never saw that. It's like everything's just perfect, right? The setting is right. You're not going to say nothing wrong.
Yes.
I'm not going to say nothing wrong.
Yes.
So it's like, give it a chance
to get, like, once y'all get into the real world.
Let us argue about some shit.
See what really happened.
Right.
You know, get to really know this person.
Let us get out
See
this
them
happy
at different places. Well, different emotions. Because just because you know this person happy, you don't know this person mad
so it's
or
all
angry
good to meet somebody on vacation, but who am I meeting? Like we talked about meeting representatives. Am I really meeting who you are? You know, like,
you got to really get to know somebody.
Shit, I'm drunk right now. We having a good time, you know. But is that really the setting to be meeting or thinking you're gonna meet
somebody serious on a serious level?
That's a good question.
You got to see people in their element, their actual.
In every element, I feel like, to be honest, too.
When you're stressed out of work,
right?
You know, when you're
around your friends, when you're around your family,
when you're around your children. How do you talk to your children?
Your children's father or mother.
How much do you communicate with me? Do you know, like, when I speak to you, is it rushed? Are you know?
Are you the same person in front of me that you are when I'm absent? Yeah.
And definitely, you know, when you see that person, you know, you build up that, you know, that I want to see you, like, you know, that energy is just there. So I think, you know, the build up, but then again, you know, I'm an affectionate person and I want affection on a regular basis.
You want it every day?
Yeah, like, you know.
So you don't think the long distance would be a good fit for you?
No, I'm open to it.
Okay.
I'm currently open to it right now.
Okay.
Nice.
What about even when you do reunite that person? Does it make you feel a little weird? Like, okay, I'm going to meet you. I haven't seen you in 4 or 5 months. So let's say it's been that long. What could go wrong, right? Do you think that you're still meeting that real person?
So if you've been communicating via phone, via whatever.
And you finally get to see each other. Are you seeing that person in element? Or do you still think that you're just seeing this made up person?
No.
The representation.
I think that once you talk to someone long enough and off the back, you can see the energy and how you speak to him. This person throughout the day, what kind of wishy-washy.
Moods.
If you see something on this person's page, how they react to your reaction also
You just got to start looking at it differently,
you
right?
You got to look at, you know, just how you will see things when you're dealing with someone in person.
That's physically around you.
The communication plays a big part overall, you know.
Because I would just hate for you to just be in this la la land, not you in general, but, you know, people to be in this like la la land, and then every time you see each other, it's, oh my God, I haven't seen you in 5 years. The spark is there, I haven't seen you you, and then you leave and you come back. It's the same good positive energy only because we haven't seen each other.
That space, yeah,
right.
that I miss you.
But we can't be around each other.
Space, but you really don't really get to know that person until you're with them every day. So until you decide to move, okay, I'm gonna uproot myself and move with you, and then you
this
see the
person
real
is totally
like,
different because now they used to seeing you, they didn't got comfortable. They're not being as affectionate or as polite.
You find out they really broke,
mannerable. You know.
It also depends, you know, what stage that person is in. You know, when you're talking to someone, people. Not everyone, but a lot of people are very clear of where they stand as far as relationship of what they're looking for. Some people tell you they're not ready for a relationship. I dealt with that. They're trying to get themselves together,
or you know, like some
people are dating, you know, to marry. Some people are dating, you know, to. Everyone has a different reason for dating.
Right.
So when you're dating someone, and not saying because even you can get married, and at the end of the day, it may not go out because. Maybe I'm showing you my representative, and then, you know, when we're together, I may be tired of you because I'm away from my family and I'm out of my element, and maybe you can't take this other person that I become when I'm in a completely different state, you know, mentally, physically, and everything. So this person, you know, you just have to be. It's everything in life is about a risk. It's about, you know, who are you willing to risk it for, and at the end of the day, you're gonna hold yourself. From being loved and from experiencing new things because, you know, the fear of
what may happen, what may go wrong.
Love me, baby. Let's go.
I'm jumping out the window. Let's go.
Yes.
Well,
I ride it. And with COVID in general, people have had to get used to that separation because people that were living in different households, if you were dating and you weren't living together, everyone was so afraid because you didn't know what was happening. That and if you had, you know, were around people that were elderly or sick or whatever, you had to create that separation. So people had to get used to that whole less physical, more communication. And so I feel like. If COVID taught us anything, that was a whole nother, you know, form. Some people, I know people that right in New Jersey and they could not see each other because of COVID. They were, you know, concerned about their well-being and their family well-being.
We're back to the basics, back to the phone, on the phone all night. And I love it.
Some communication.
I'm okay with it.
Reconnecting on a deeper level again.
And even when you do see the person, we still back to square one. We playing cards and shit. Because we ain't got nowhere to go. We don't have nothing to do.
But that's it. I don't see nothing wrong with stuff like that, though. Like, I'm we can chill in the house. We can play cards. We can watch a movie. We can play the game.
Right.
These famous people, like, you know, the people that play sports, like basketball players, because they're playing, you know, they're dating people and they're not necessarily all of them are married. They had to, you know, create that separation from the females that they were dating. And a lot of them fine because, you know, you have money, you can fly out, fly them in, you can go back and forth. But because of COVID, that created that separation. So a lot of people had to deal with long distance relationships, although maybe before you will fly in every week, you had to find a way to make it work because you're not going to risk someone's career and them, you know, getting sick or not being able to play or just whatever the case may be because of this. So I think COVID definitely did it for more than one, you know, group of people to have to figure out if long distances is the thing for them.
Right.
And don't get me wrong, like I said, I want affection. I want to. It's raining outside. I want to go home and cuddle.
Right.
But that's not, you know, like that's not my reality. That's not my reality, and maybe that's okay.
I don't know why I just thought about it, but I watch everything. I'm not even gonna say what show, but I was watching the show, right? And because if I say, y'all gonna laugh at me. So I was watching the show, and this girl and her sister went away to Costa Rica. She brought her sister with her because her sister ain't never been outside the country no more, ever in her life. Like, she was like, let's go. This bitch, as soon as she go to Costa Rica with her sister, you know, she slept with one of the travel people. One of the travel guys, or, you know, like the zip line guy.
I know what show you talking about.
Don't say it. Oh, don't say it.
Anybody gonna laugh? I still watch that show. I don't care. I love that shit. I'm not gonna say it, but I know what you're talking about.
She got she slept with the Costa
got
Rican
pregnant.
And got pregnant.
Got pregnant.
Had a whole baby by some dude that she did not know him from Costa Rica, from a whole nother country.
Yeah.
It happens.
Excuse me?
And her sister had to vouch for him to get like a visa to come visit or whatever.
They kept denying the visa and the green card. See, when we get into those type of long distance relationships where you can't even come and support me while I'm pregnant or see the baby,
maybe he set
too
her
much.
up Maybe he was trying to come here. So he said, her, if I put a baby in you, then I can get there. Not saying
that's definitely
think about it.
Definitely what happened.
Yeah, Dominicans do it all
my
the time.
sister did tell her she should have wrapped it up.
First of all, that's disgusting.
First of all, because why would you? I would have
thinking about that. I want to throw up.
Right, because I don't see why you would not have wrapped it up.
That is disgusting.
And let me tell you, I don't care how drunk. I don't
like that excuse.
I don't care how drunk.
And then a whole
listen,
baby on that, you came home with
Did
a
you
whole
not
baby?
see in the news that the lawsuit just got settled? So there was it was like one of the what's the proper word? It was like the people that clean the rooms in the hotels. So there was a famous, I forgot, he was a billionaire, and he must have had sex, and the condom still had sperm in it, and she inserted in herself.
But wasn't that from like way long ago?
The lawsuit
like
just settled.
One of the housekeeping people.
Housekeeping. There you go. I'm gonna figure out the word.
She took it out the trash.
She took it out the trash. She inseminated herself. But I thought after hitting oxygen and all this, you think you hear like okay. Too. So it's like okay, no, and apparently
she must have came in right after.
She said, and it came out in court that she saw his statement on the dresser. So she saw the name, she saw the statement, and
she saw how much he made and how much he can afford.
Exactly. So she was like, she was already of age and she wanted a baby. She was single, and she said, why not with this billionaire? So she did this.
Who thinks of that? Like the odds of that.
To go in here and to be like, I'm about to take this out of here. You don't even know what the hell. I'm gonna take this out of this.
The trash can, and she inseminated herself.
I'm gonna take the sperm out.
She's pregnant. She had a baby. The baby's probably like 4 or 5 years old. So it took all this time for the lawsuit to get settled. So
that's strong shit for that to survive and actually make it.
She probably sat with her legs up.
Something for like 10 hours. The whole shift. That's messed up. That man, he should have. No,
he got trapped.
There should be like laws for men to be protected. Men and women to be protected from shit like that, because that's crazy as hell.
That guy tried to trap me.
And she won what?
That guy tried to trap me in Jamaica.
Oh, I believe it.
Remember that guy in Jamaica? It was like one of them. He worked at the property or something. He tried to trap me. Not like that.
He worked at the resort.
Not like that. Like that. What you talking about, Mariella trap? But you can tell when they see. You can tell when the locals. It's like they plot on American women at some of these resorts. They do.
He was.
Like soon as you come and they see you, they like, I'm gonna. I don't know. So I can go to America.
They do this all the time. I'm telling you, the women and the men, they
plot, right?
They be scouting, like, get you. I know a few people that got played over. I'm like, really.
They really fell for it.
So you think, and I'm like, all right,
that he's in love with you.
Yeah. Did you tell her that you own 2 stores? Yeah. Oh, okay.
And you think that he doesn't do this to everybody that comes in this damn resort, right?
Listen, no, this happened to a man that I know. He was the owner of 2 stores in downtown Newark, 2 big stores. I won't say the name. And he was Egyptian. Dude had hella money. I was cool with him because I used to always go shop at the store, and he went to DR. I was Dominican. He's like, I'm going to your country. He's like telling me, he was really cool with me and my sister. And I was like, oh yeah. And I told him, be careful. Be careful with the women. So there was a housekeeper, and he came back, showed me this is gonna be my wife and this, that. I was like, why? He was like, yes.
No, he didn't.
I was like, you don't speak Spanish. She doesn't speak English. How do you communicate?
90 Day Fiance. You trying to go on the show?
Oh no, she was definitely juicing him. And yeah, people, and he's attractive. I'm looking at the guy, I'm like, really? What are the odds of this? And it happens, and that's why I be telling people, listen, if I don't get married with somebody gonna marry me for a visa.
Right. How much though? How much you talking?
Nah.
I think I need like $1 million. Some of y'all be getting married for like $20,000 and shit. Like that's
about to be gone. Like that's gonna be gone in like 2 seconds.
Okay,
not like that, but it's gonna be gone.
I don't mean they're gonna marry and pay me. I mean like they'll marry me at least to get a visa.
That's it? That's all you got to offer?
No, I'm just saying if at the end it doesn't work out.
I'm not doing this with you.
So wait, at the end it don't work out.
But so you're not going to DR though?
Girl, no, I'm not doing that. I'm joking. Hell no. I'm the prize, baby.
Can I go with you?
We can go to DR anytime, but no. I make sure to keep you all my family. No. She's not doing it.
So, Baecation with the real bae.
with a real
If we're gonna do vacation
with bae.
We're not just
no.
I'm sorry, guys, but y'all offering trips and stuff in the DMs ain't gonna work. We really going vacation with bae, so we can be comfortable and be ourselves.
And Ciara, send me that prayer.
And I'm not too open for. I'm not looking to meet. Like, I'm not saying it won't happen, but I'm not looking to meet nobody away on a trip. Like, if I'm gonna go with my girls, we doing this girl thing. We gonna have fun. We gonna kick it. But I just don't take you seriously enough to think we got something going on to take back home
on vacation.
And same thing with you.
Yeah, definitely. But I'm not. Vacations is for bae.
Whenever that is.
Right. Vacation.
For you.
Right. Vacations is for bae. You know, people.
But it's coming. It's like spring is coming and stuff. So we still have time to prepare. So we'll come back with you guys with a story, hopefully. You know, every episode we say we want every year too, and even every year we say, you know, next year, this our year. This year, this our year.
Ooh,
but no, it doesn't work that way.
I don't know if it's because
then I'm scared to go on vacation with a real bae because I'm scared I'm gonna come back pregnant.
Ooh,
well,
girl.
you just might.
That's it.
You better insert that IUD.
She just might. I don't know. She's fertile. She got like 3 kids.
I got 2 kids.
Girl, bye.
Somebody told me to come.
Don't even.
Somebody said that you should go with the Plan Bs in your suitcase.
Sounds like a plan.
I'm not doing this, Sakina.
Pun intended.
Yeah, right.
Wait, sounds so like you just gonna buy them ahead of time?
Ahead of time. I just want to know. Could you ask somebody?
Wait, is that like a backup? Is that backup protection while using actual protection?
This bae ain't nobody. First of all, that's see. This is why she comes back pregnant. Listen, I know we gotta wrap up, but that's another thing with these vacation things. It's like y'all really going on vacation with condoms?
I'm not. I'm with baby. It's not. It's bae. When I say it's bae, I'm talking about this somebody I'm dealing with. Like heavy.
Be realistic,
we've been messing with each
y'all.
other for a minute. We is not. They've been tested. I've been tested.
Are you really?
We are not.
That's my man. We ain't talking about these random ass people that y'all meet.
I'm talking about somebody that is with me for
with your man,
not playing about
your
me.
Woman.
We not playing.
Are you using protection?
Boom. Now I got a question for you. How comfortable are you to tell the person that you're dealing with? How soon do you tell them that you need them to get tested?
Oh, right. I feel like that's what's wrong with doing that? I did that with my kid's father right before we even did anything ever.
Before you even had sex, or before
Hell
you took the condom?
Before we ever had sex. Before we ever had sex. Before we ever had sex. I'm gonna need you to get tested. Yes,
why? Because you ain't trust them, or this is just what you how you feel like this is yours?
Because I love my life.
Interesting.
I'm a regular.
I feel like I respect
asking that question.
I love my life. I respect myself.
I've gotten like,
I was
and I had that conversation with somebody the other day. Like, like if someone feels weird about you just asking them, just in general, like, when's the last time you got tested?
You shouldn't feel weird about that. You shouldn't feel weird about that.
And if you feel weirded out, like, why,
And I would want you to have the same respect for yourself. You know what I'm saying? If you respect, it's cool if you care that much about yourself. Hell yeah, ask me. Shit, ask me. Can we go get? Yeah, we could do that shit together.
That shit is sexy.
Period.
Let's go get tested.
And then I'm going to jump the shit out your bones after.
Oh, okay. For some reason, the guys that I've like been in relationships with, they actually go to doctors. Like, this is their thing. Like,
good shit.
They actually go get physicals and
keep
go to the doctor.
Checked up.
So it's not an
stuff.
issue.
Yes, love it.
But back to this condom thing. So you, after you get the test done, of course, and this is your man, you ain't wearing no.
Oh, no, I definitely still use condoms with his ass for some months.
On vacation.
Oh, on vacation? After we get tested?
Yes.
Nah. I'm gonna keep it.
Keep it above.
I'm gonna keep it 100. If he ain't bring them, fuck it.
I already know he's not bringing them.
Because if he ain't bringing, I'm not saying I'm not the type. I'm a female. I will go in the store and buy some goddamn condoms. I don't care. But vacation and he ain't bring them. I don't got them on me. I'm telling you right now. I'm not bringing them. We've been tested.
Y'all on some sexy ass beach.
We've been tested, and I can't wait for him. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait for whoever the hell bae. I cannot wait for bae to put it on me. I'm not bringing shit.
Well, there you have it, guys. We're going to wait for this to finally. I can't wait for this to finally happen. You have a vacation quote?
There is no vacation quote, but there was, it was just the dating. You know how they judge Lori in reference to dating multiple men, and then I saw something that was like, look at the irony. We have a show not only because I'm gonna bring about the men, The Bachelor. How many women go to date one guy?
Right.
And some of them be sleeping with
Right.
And this is a show.
First of all, y'all
this.
kissing with the
That
saliva
double
all in the
standard.
mouth.
Right.
And then like when you see like I Love New York when she had the show and just like you see the different how people approach these shows. I'm not saying that she got a lot of shade, but they applaud the men when they have these multiple women that they're dating and that are trying to get something with them. But when it's the woman is in that place, it's just like, oh my God. Even women judge women at the end of the day.
Why is it wrong is it wrong for her to like, okay, so like how you mentioned earlier, she was with one, left that one alone and went straight to somebody else. Maybe she realized that was a red flag. Did we not talk about that? Maybe she realized, okay, this person did this. It's a trigger, it's a red flag. I know this is not going nowhere. I'm hanging it up now and I'm going over here.
But also, like I said, there's no dirt in her. She's hopping from guy to guy. There's no dirt, nothing. She's not acting out of character. You see her with these guys. She's not acting crazy. She's not shaking her ass all over the place. You don't hear no stuff about them. But for some reason, like on them shows, like you mentioned, like the Bachelor, when it's like 20 women trying to get to that one man, all them bitches is acting retarded. They tearing each other down.
Yes.
They fighting each other, pulling their hair, spitting on each other, lying and doing all this stuff just to get to this guy.
Just being conniving and manipulating.
They did it for Flavor Flav.
Baby bar.
So y'all tune in because you never know. We might have a guest on this show that is like, this is his thing or what he do.
You
right?
know?
You never know. And we're not even going to say it anymore, but you never know. Tune in. Zone out.
Tune in and zone out.
See y'all later.
And y'all know what I'm talking about, right?
Yep.